Yo, what's up, my members, man? It's your girl Deja, and I'm back with another lit reaction video, man. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir.
You ain't bringing shit to the table, can't have a seat, nigga, no sugar coat. Take a little more than dick sucker, standing next to a nigga just to have emotion. We ain't worried about a thing, or that back dope, trap dope, nigga, stay open. You ain't put the time in, put the work in, pussy nigga sit around hope. I'ma keep fucking that back street, fucking that trap, I'ma keep stroke. Get my mama out the trenches, maybe then, nigga, I can sit back and have some clothes. Niggas really dumb as hell, lost in the sauce, man, I swear to God, these niggas flow. Put the bitches for anything, nigga, boy, I swear to God, if I lose folk.
My members, man. Hey, as y'all see, man, I'm back at the desk with it. No bap. Ain't been at the desk in a minute. But we back at the desk with it, man. And stay tuned, because new one gonna be coming soon. No bap. But, hey, man. As y'all see by the title, we finna go ahead and get into the situation that's going on with Pooh, Shiesty, and Gucci, man. Hey, I've been hearing a lot about it, seeing a lot about it on Instagram, TikTok, everywhere. I ain't gonna lie to you. So, we finna go ahead and see what's going on, man. All I know is that Pooh Shiesty wanted to get out the contract when he got released from jail. He wanted to get out the contract with Gucci, man. Gucci, man, wasn't folding for it. He wasn't going. And then next thing you know, that they saying Pooh Shiesty had basically set him up to get robbed, and he got kidnapped and all that, and forced into signing Pooh Shiesty out the contract or whatever. So, hey, we finna go ahead and see what's going on. What really happened, what went down, how it went down, and all that. So before we get into it, man, go ahead and do what y'all supposed to do. Y'all already know what that is. No bap, don't take nothing but 10 seconds, not even that. And then y'all go ahead and grab whatever y'all smoking on, drinking on, all that, because y'all know I got my wood, yes sir. And I'm finna finish this wood I was smoking on already, y'all. So.
A couple of years ago, Gucci Mane began to aggressively pursue new artists in Memphis and sign them to get back at Yo Gotti. Initially, the plan was genius and it was working tremendously. Gucci had Pooh Shiesty and Big Scar under his roster, and those two were like the two hottest young artists in hip-hop at that time. But now, when looking back, that move is backfiring against Gucci and could potentially get Gucci hurt really badly. The Yo Gotti and Gucci Mane beef that led Gucci Mane to start signing these Memphis artists actually started when Gucci Mane found out that Yo Gotti was sleeping with his girlfriend around the same time.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, this Gotti and Gucci Mane beef been going on for some years now. Like, that shit
was. And then on top of finding out that Yo Gotti was smashing Keisha around the same time Gucci began dating her, Gucci was mad at Yo Gotti for trying to drop his album on the same day as him.
Man, the first time Gucci ever tweeted me, I was in the studio. Somebody sent it to me, and I called his phone like 6 times in a row. He answered probably like on the 6th one.
He was upset that you put your mixtape out the same day as his.
Yeah, I mean, but he ain't say my name. He just like, why would a rapper do it? But
Can somebody tell me what's the big deal about that? Like, I don't get it, bro. Like, what is the big deal about motherfuckers dropping on the same date as you? Bro, if you raw like you say you is, and this and that, and if you already got the fan base, the supporters, the followers, all that, bro, you should pull numbers regardless. It shouldn't matter if the next nigga drop on the same day as you. If he drop, like, what's the difference if he drop the day before you, a week before you, the day after you, a week after you? What's the difference? Like, if motherfuckers want to listen, they're gonna listen. Like, I feel like I don't understand the point of that. Like, as to why a lot of these rappers get into it because of that. Because the next motherfucker dropping on day that they dropping. Like, what the fuck? Like, is it because, you know, they feel like the next motherfucker finna take they shine? Like, what is it? You feel like, what, motherfuckers can only listen to that one artist? They gotta choose one artist to listen to the day that y'all both drop for that 24 hours of the day? They gonna listen to one of y'all's? Like, bro, people gonna listen. You're gonna get your views regardless. Like, what? I don't get that. Unless it's something else that I don't know about as to why, you know, like, cause I don't understand it.
shit, want nobody shit coming out but mine.
Right.
On the same day, so, you know.
I thought you asked before with a chick. I thought you were smashing his chick or something.
Yeah, you guys had some issues over Keisha Dior.
Gotti starts laughing and smiling.
I'm taking you from where it started. We're going to get to that.
Yeah, let him get to that.
Okay. But then you started smashing his chick, and then he got angry.
Then he went to jail, and you started dating Keisha Dior.
Nah, then it was like, to me, I still felt like he was cool because like one of my partners was with me, like we argue all the time. And that's just what we do. Like it'll never come to Twitter or a radio interview or nothing like that. Then he got on the
I ain't gonna lie, that's how it's supposed to be. If y'all real homies, y'all real boys, this shit ain't supposed to hit the internet gang. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, if y'all real homies, like y'all say y'all is, real friends and some more, y'all should be talk that shit out and keep it pushing. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I be, having to explain that to my boys, and I'm like, man, look, we all grown. Anybody got a problem with something, say it, talk it out, and we keep it pushing for. Like, all that extra shit be unnecessary, gang.
he said something. That's when it was like, okay, I don't cross that line. Like it's, you know what I mean? It'll never be like we cool no more.
Now I'm gonna go bang his girl.
I had already done that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But that was
So
your.
you banged your partner's girl?
Damn, guy. You ain't my friend, man.
But that was your girlfriend though, right? Wasn't that like?
Guy said, "Emmy, my partner." Oh, I didn't know that was your wife.
I ain't know that. Like, I ain't know that. I ain't know like you in love and all that.
Yeah, I got you.
Come on, man. You know how
don't
you get to
matter.
go.
It don't matter if you ain't know that he was in love with her, so that's why you smashed the gang. Like, that's not a good excuse, bro. Like, alright, now if Gotti had her before him, okay, cool. But if Gucci Man was already, which has sound to me, is Gucci Man had the first, he got locked up, Gotti hopped on her, and then boom, Gucci get out, whatever, and now Shorty and him end up together, married, all the extra, boom. Bro, y'all be so strong and big on the street code and all this, but why don't everybody be so strongly about the bro code and girl code? Like, what? Like, ain't it a bro code that you ain't supposed to smash your homie girl? Like, folk, don't get me wrong. I understand, y'all got them times where, everybody know, this a bop, so she finna get passed around through the gang and all that. Y'all get dibs on the next and some more. Alright, I understand that. But then everybody know, bro, come on. You around your homeboy, you say you know him, you should be able to tell and know which female is his main that's untouchable and which one the bops he gonna bring around, which I'm pretty sure most of the time, motherfuckers gonna let you know, yeah, this my girl, this doom boom da that, or yeah, that's just one of the bops boom gang, like she just, you know, yeah, on top of that, gang, out of respect for your homeboy, why you just ain't even ask him? If you so-called ain't think they was in love, why you ain't bring it up to him? Hey, fool, I ain't gonna lie, man. Yeah, remember the shorty Keisha? Boom. Hey, I'm finna go on here out now. You cool with that? Like, why you couldn't, out of respect for him being your homie, just to check in and actually see if you get the green light, fool? Like,
You smash my
But
girl, I'm
at the end of the day, I wouldn't smash nobody who messed with none of my homies. And that's just me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now, don't get me wrong. It was a time in college, it was a bop, boom. I had her first. And then next thing you know, she got through to the gang. But hey, I ain't even do nothing with Shorty. Shit, I left in the middle of the night while she was asleep. Because I'm like, man, look, hey, I don't even want to do nothing with you because I'm getting the feeling that you just a bop. I had just met you and you on me bad trying to have me come spend the night and acting crazy and all types of stuff. Like, so I already knew, I don't even want to trust it. And I just had a baby, all types of stuff. I'm cool. One thing about me, I don't mess with baby mamas. I ain't gonna lie to you. That ain't my even cup of tea for real. Look, I'm expensive myself, so taking care of a female and her baby, yeah, look, I gotta have my own. I ain't gonna lie to you. But don't get me wrong, we all knew she was a bop. We all had even talked about it that she was a bop. So it's like, but on top of that, none of us gonna go and try to talk to our man girls who we know them like, even regardless, like, I don't know. I just can't.
In the market that
I
you're
just
currently
can't
eating
be one
in
of them types
and
that
dominate that market and make sure you don't eat. That was Gucci Mane's plan. Because Gucci Mane took a couple of big artists from Yo Gotti. Obviously, Pooh Shiesty is the biggest artist in Memphis, and Gucci Mane took Pooh Shiesty from Yo Gotti. So that right there was a major L that Gucci Mane gave Yo Gotti. Everything was working though. Everything was going as planned until Pooh Shiesty went to jail, and that's when things fell apart. It began to fall apart when Pooh Shiesty went to jail because when Pooh Shiesty went to jail, him and Gucci Mane's relationship took a hit after his cousin Big Scar, who's also signed to Gucci Mane, passed away.
I ain't trying to even keep pausing it and talking, but I ain't gonna lie. I definitely know that this was like they were saying that this was like one of the biggest, like this was like the main reason why he wanted to, get from up under Gucci, just because of the whole thing with Scar, and I guess like how he treated the family and shit after he passed away and all that. So
Big Scar passed away. This really affected Pooh Shiesty. This was one of the closest losses that Pooh Shiesty has ever took.
Big Scott passing away, like, I could agree with me being in there and having some alone time to think. I could really agree with it, but like to this day, I still ain't really got over that. You know what I'm saying? So it's my little cousin. Like I was there, every step of the way until, unfortunately, I wasn't there no more. So me coming home to that, like being in there when you hear a death and you get the bad news, it don't feel real, especially like without you being able to go to a funeral or see him like right there. So it just like
yeah,
it's
I ain't
like
gonna lie, I can understand that for sure. Quick little story time. Like a year and a half, almost 2 years ago, my grandma and my both passed away, and it was like 2-3 weeks apart. And I ain't gonna lie, like I regretted a lot of stuff during that time, just because I didn't want to face the fact that like my grandma was gone. So like I was always going to see my grandma. I'll let you know everything. But when she got in the hospital, like, I was barely going, but I was going to visit her, but like barely, just because, I'm the type of person I don't like hospitals, I don't like funerals for real, I don't like none of that. So, but I still, I still go. So her wishes was to, she wanted to, pass away at home. So, you know, over time, I stopped visiting just because I knew the time was coming. Like I knew that time was coming, but I wasn't ready to, accept it yet. So boom, the night came. It was time, and it was the middle of the night too, like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, and my parents came in here. They woke me up. Yeah, come on. Everybody getting ready to go to your grandma's. Over there. They saying it's about that time. Like your auntie went in the room, she wasn't all that. And it's that time. And me, I didn't even go, y'all. I didn't even go. And then I ain't gonna lie, probably like 2-3 days later, I instantly started regretting it. Dang, I should have went and said goodbye to my grandma. Like, I definitely started to regret it afterwards. So even when I got to the funeral, it was like, okay, now it hit me to where it really feel real, just because the fact that like now I'm really seeing her like I'm like and I regret it afterwards. And like I said, my grandpa ended up passing away 2-3 weeks later, and that by that time I was already still like trying to get through with my grandma and all that stuff. And I ended up regretting it again afterwards, but I didn't even go to my grandfather's funeral, and I ended up man, regretting it basically. So I know how that feel to I wasn't in jail or nothing and got the news, but I know how that feel to not be able to say goodbye for real, so it don't feel real, you know.
a whole different world in there, so it ain't feel real. But me getting out here not being able to see him or call him or him to tell me welcome home, still messing with me up for real. So I ain't really got over it yet. Some things about Big Scott, like some of his characteristics, like dude was like a real like comedian for real.
With Pooh Shiesty being locked up, he couldn't do what he really wanted to do for Big Scar because he's been locked up. He has no means to an income. He has no resources. So he was relying on Gucci Mane to show out for Big Scar and really represent for the entire label, including Pooh Shiesty. So Pooh Shiesty was really disappointed when Big Scar's family, which is also his family because they're cousins, began to call out Gucci Mane and expose Gucci Mane for not paying for the entire funeral and asking for Big Scar's chains to be returned back to him because he paid for it, even though he gave the chains to Big Scar.
Up out of here. My brother just passed away, ho. He deserved way more than what Gucci put in. Gucci was talking about some flowers and 10K. He ain't paid for no funeral. He put towards the funeral, but he ain't paid for it. He said that he was gonna pay for the funeral, and he ain't do that. But it was gonna get paid for regardless. He want all 4 chains back. He ain't getting no.
I understand that. You say you're going to pay for the funeral, and then kind of find out now you saying you can't pay for the funeral, but you can only put towards it. You know, it's kind of like a down. But then it's like, all right, he still put towards it at the same time, you know.
Girl, fuck them receipts. Don't nobody give a fuck about them receipts showing those 20K. I'm telling y'all what the fuck I seen. It's on a receipt for 10K that we get. What the fuck? She just trying to clear up her husband's name, and he ain't trying to come to us and talk to us as a man. He ain't trying to come and talk to us as a man. He ain't called my daddy phone about shit. He ain't called my daddy phone about shit. And then he blocked us. We ain't money hungry. We don't need his mother money, because it was going to get paid regardless if he would have sucked that 10K or not. The fuck is wrong with y'all? And we keeping them chains. He not getting them chains back. My brother earned them motherfucking chains.
Pooh Shiesty wasn't feeling what Gucci did to Big Scar at all.
I feel like that's definitely wrong. Like, to ask for the chains back after he earned them. Like, I'm pretty sure Scar was pulling some big numbers for him. So I'm pretty sure he's making some bankroll for him. Like, he was making bread for this man, I'm pretty sure, bro. So the fact that you put 10K to the funeral, which, okay, cool. Still gotta be appreciative because he didn't have to. Cool. 10K, cool. Even though, like I said, I'm pretty sure Scar was making him hella bread. 10K? But okay. Cool. Still appreciative. But to ask for the chains back, gang? You gave him them chains. He earned them chains. So now you want to take him back because he passed away? Like, no, that's wrong, gang. You don't let his motherfucking family keep them chains, bro. Like, what? Like, that's
or what
crazy.
the family was accusing Gucci of doing. Pooh Shiesty loyalty is with Big Scar and his family. So if they're not rocking with Gucci, he not rocking with Gucci. That's why when Pooh Shiesty came home, a lot of people were like, yo, where the first day out at? He ain't dropping first day out for a while because he was trying to handle business. He wanted off the label. He told Gucci, I want off the label. Get me off. Gucci refused to get him off the label. Gucci refused. So what Pooh Shiesty did was Pooh Shiesty began to align himself and get close to Yo Gotti. And Yo Gotti and Pooh Shiesty began to devise up a plan, right, to go down a legal route to get Pooh Shiesty, off of Gucci's label. That's just a fact. That's why in First Day Out, what did Pooh Shiesty do? Pooh Shiesty shouted out Yo Gotti. Ain't shout out Gucci Mane at all.
Hey, I don't know who need to hear this, man, but no, I'm lying. Hey, Gucci Mane, LaFleur, you went in Tennessee to try to antagonize Gotti all because he f***ed your wife. Then you dropped them little niggas and killed Pooh, and not Gotti done took Pooh Shiesty from you. How I feel to have a Memphis nigga, man, take your wife and your #1 artist. You gotta tighten up, Gucci. All that goofy shit you were doing. Signing 100 niggas from Memphis, Tennessee, you ain't never heard them niggas mixtape. Just signing a nigga trying to antagonize
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie.
And we know about the other little shit that just happened too.
Because I ain't gonna lie. I know, I'm pretty sure, I seen like an interview or something, I think it was, something like that. And Scar ended up saying, like, how Gucci only heard the one song by him, which was his very first song that he put out, and signed him just off of that one song. Like, don't get me wrong, okay, yeah. good thing, you did, take the chances with Scar, and he ended up pulling you hella numbers and making you bread all that extra. But bro, what about these other rappers you be signing? Like, you just was you ain't listen to. Now what if you would have got a rapper who was a one hit wonder? Which I don't even know if Gucci Man got one hit wonders that and maybe that's why was keep getting dropped and all this extra. But because I don't really know who his artist is and all that, other than like, who is it? Fujiano or somebody like that, and then Pooh and Scar. Then I know Enchanted was too. But other than that, I don't really know who else was signed to him. So at least not right now. I don't. So now, what if you would have been signing just like I said, a one hit wonder from Memphis? From Memphis, you trying to get at Gotti, so now you sign this person, and now they don't make you no bread at all. They was just a one hit wonder. Now the rest of their music ass. Now you shitty. Like, so I feel like, of course, everybody know he was doing that to get back at Gotti. Like,
we're gonna run that later on though, Gucci.
Even though it still wasn't stopping Gotti.
Real shiesty around here, I see.
Over there. Wasn't stopping his,
Y'all pray for Gucci.
Here's where things get violent. Pooh Shiesty is already really upset at Gucci Mane for the Big Scar situation. He comes home, he wants off the label. Gucci Mane ain't trying to let him off the label. Pooh Shiesty right now is the hottest ever. He's as hot as he has ever been. Gucci Mane ain't trying to let that go. But it's beyond he wants off the label. It's also
Pooh Shiesty, if he signed to CMG,
at a later
Gotti doing his thing. That nigga already got Glow and Boogie and shit. He got a couple motherfuckers over there. Like, they already been going crazy over there. So, hey, he get Pooh Shiesty too. Gotti doing his shit. No bad.
I'm fresh out of jail. I'm with CMG. I'm with Yo Gotti. Those my partners. We already got a deal in place. All that's needed is for Gucci Mane to sign me out this current deal, and I got the CMG deal on it. Yo, I heard Yo Gotti and CMG is offering Pooh Shiesty almost 10 M's. So Pooh Shiesty, fresh out of jail, is looking at almost 10 M's on the table. That's a Gucci Mane signature away from being deposited in his account. And Gucci ain't trying to... Man, but Pooh Shiesty ready to knock somebody's head off, man, for that 10 M's, bro.
But I don't think, though, he set that up, though. I feel like that'll be dumb just because, like, this nigga just got out the feds for doing, like, what, 5-6 years, something like that? Like, so that'll be dumb to get right out and then do some dumb shit as far as setting up a motherfucker to get robbed. Like, that'll kind of be...
And according to people around CMG and Yo Gotti, Gucci is thinking there's some reconciliation here. Pooh Shiesty is at a point right now where there ain't no reconciliation. There ain't no fixing Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane issues. Pooh Shiesty wants off the label, like, again, by force, by coercion, or Gucci Mane could just do it an easy way. But Gucci is thinking he could reconcile. Pooh Shiesty is at a point where he can't reconcile, according to Hernandez Govain.
That was back when it was painted the Cadillac paint. That was a long time ago. And I ain't necessarily confirming nothing as it relates to any robberies or anything like that. Because I'm sure me or you don't want to say anything that could potentially get somebody, arrested or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? You feel me on that?
That's for sure. I feel like just the crazy thing is that, a lot of people, when this news first came out, okay, I feel like people were saying this is cap, ain't no way this is true. But then now everybody's going back and looking at that FDO song. And they're saying, hang on a minute, why is Pooh Shiesty shouting out Yo Gotti on the First Day Out song, but he ain't shouting out his CEO, Gucci Mane? Like, what? People are thinking, okay, this making sense now.
It's just, it's a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? They be like on the
But that
outside
still
looking.
don't necessarily mean that he set it up though. Like that could just mean shit. Like he just not fucking with Gucci. Like that's just that. Like he ain't fucking with Gucci, and him and Gotti, chopping it up. Like
Trap, man, and they be out of the loop. And like you just said, you just made a great point. Pooh ain't with Gucci Man because of how he carried Big Scott when Big Scott, when Big Scott died. You know what I'm saying? He was instead of being focused on paying for the funeral, you asking for them cheap ass 1017 chains back. Not the diss Scott chains, because I'm saying cheap to Gucci. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be worth a few $100 million. You know what I'm saying? So you worried about some little change? You let that man.
Like you're a whole millionaire. Why are you asking for chains back? Like that's crazy to me.
Had them change, you know what I'm saying? He earned it. So and Pooh, Pooh and that was Pooh little cousin, you know what I'm saying? So Pooh took that to heart, and so he ain't no way he was coming home. Pooh wasn't finna go against his family for Gucci, you know what I'm saying? So that's how everything played out.
Damn, man. Yeah, no, I was.
Yo, if Gucci Mane asks for Big Scar's chain back, that's probably worth about $20,000 while he's up M's after Big Scar passed away. That's wrong, and I don't even see how he could see
exactly.
How they would.
Bro, not only did he make you money, he's still making you money. I'm pretty sure mother's still playing Scar music, so you're still getting paid for his music. Like, what is you tweaking on for 4 chains? Like, it's bad enough you a millionaire and you couldn't even, and he done made thousands for you and you only gave 10K to the funeral, and now you asking for 4 chains back? 4 chains that you could go buy again 100 times more? Like what? Like, are you like what, gang? Like that's crazy to me, folks. I don't get that.
Forgive him for that. Now, here's the thing. All right, Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane were both in L.A. before Pooh Shiesty turned himself back into the halfway house. Now, when they were both in the city, a robbery took place. Now, apparently, Pooh Shiesty orchestrated a Suge Knight, Vanilla Ice-esque situation. Gucci Mane was unwilling to sign Pooh Shiesty out of his deal, but after a tense exchange, after what I can only describe as Suge Knight-esque, Gucci Mane signed that contract and got Pooh Shiesty out the deal the same night that Gucci Mane got robbed. Now, the situation goes, Pooh Shiesty was with some Crips. Now, the people who are tied to this situation in terms of YouTube, who knew this before everybody else, because I found this out, I'll be real, this morning. Seti Nash knew about this a day or two ago. So the fact that Seti Nash knew about this a day or two ago, and he is even offering Gucci Mane to get the chain back for him, well, no, sorry, not chain, but the watch and wedding ring back for him, that shows that Seti Nash has some heavy ties or strong ties to the dudes who did this. And Seti Nash is a Rolling 60 Crip, so I can only assume the Rolling 60 Crips are involved here, and they robbed, Gucci Mane on behalf of Pooh Shiesty. But after Gucci Mane signed Pooh Shiesty out of his deal, apparently Pooh Shiesty still ain't giving no passes, and the Rolling 60 Crips allegedly, still robbed Gucci Mane of his wedding ring and his watch. That's apparently worth M's. Right, I think altogether, with the ring and the watch, it was worth $2 million.
But Gucci Mane, that wedding ring, gone. Yeah, they hit him with the Suge Knight, bruh. They took Gucci Mane wedding ring and they took his watch. So Gucci, this is 100% true. Hit me up, I can get you it back. But as it stands right now, bruh, Gucci Mane walking around wedding ringless right now. And he ain't got no watch. I'm not going to say who robbed him. Pooh Shiesty was not there. But it definitely went on after Pooh Shiesty left. Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane got into an altercation as far as a little back and forth. Pooh Shiesty wasn't hearing shit that Gucci Mane had to say. Gucci Mane want Pooh Shiesty on the team. But hell nah. So what ends up happening is, space in the place, can't give you too much specific details, because if I do, then y'all know that's all bad. But as soon as Pooh Shiesty got up out of there, Left, got in his car, pulled off. He ain't knowing what the hell going on. All he knows is he happy that Gucci Mane signed him up out that goddamn deal. But after that, after Pooh Shiesty was in the clear, because he don't know shit about this, so he gonna be reading about and hearing about this as I am. I mean, as I'm letting y'all know this shit right now. They robbed his ass. For surely robbed goddamn Gucci Mane. Robbed his ass out of his ring, robbed his ass out of his watch. So he running around here right now. It didn't happen in Atlanta. That's as far as I can give y'all right there. There's more details on the way.
All right, so there you have it, folks. All right, Pooh Shiesty got Gucci Mane robbed in a Suge Knight-X scheme for Gucci Mane to get him out of his deal. It worked, and Gucci still got robbed. So, hey, man, I don't know how this is going to play out. Gucci Mane don't really strike me as the type of dude who's going to get robbed and then say, it's okay. I forgive you. It's peace. You know, I think Pooh Shiesty has barked up a tree. He's not really like ready for it, right? If he caught Gucci Mane slipping, it's not gonna happen twice. And with Yo Gotti and CMG right now, they're already under heavy investigation and scrutiny for paying to get Young Dolph killed. I don't think Yo Gotti can afford or survive another war. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, if Yo Gotti thinks he can also do the same thing he did to Young Dolph but to Gucci Mane, he's gonna be doing life in prison. It's really that simple. But let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, okay? And if you're...
I ain't gonna lie. It's getting a little crazy, too. Hey. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see how this play out, man, because, hey, this a little crazy. But I'm finna go ahead and get up out of here, man. I love y'all, my members. See y'all next video.
Bringing shit to the table, can't have a seat, nigga, no sugar coat. Take a little more than dick sucker, standing next to a nigga just to have emotion.